pulled pork for $1.99. That is good stuff, son. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy, the Muffin Man. Welcome back to another episode of Rejuvenate, boy. So I hope you guys enjoyed that first episode. Wasn't it pretty cool? It was a lot of fun. So I have to be real with you guys. It's like right now it's 1-something p.m. in the afternoon here down in Louisiana, and I am just now getting started vlogging. I know it's crazy. Just now getting started. I'm a slacker. But I just kind of been laying around playing some games, watching some wrestling this morning. So I didn't plan too much today, but I did want to challenge myself to get out the house at least once a day. That way these vlogs aren't super boring. So where am I heading today? So the reason, kind of part of the reason why I didn't just get up and leave right away is simply because I am going to Big Mike's to get a $1.99 combo with pulled pork sandwich, fries, and drink. So I'm super excited about that because it's good stuff, and I really wanted to make sure, because $1.99 is a heck of a good deal for this meal, and I really just wanted to make sure that it was a legit thing because I didn't want my emotions being played with. Because pulled pork for $1.99, that is good stuff, son. Good stuff. Super excited about that. So I'm about to head to go do that. I won't be vlogging much. There won't be much driving shots. I'm by myself today, and I'm told that you're supposed to focus on the road instead of actually film stuff. Which is crazy. I only had to learn that lesson by getting a T-Rex, but not because I was filming, but just paying attention to the road. So I'm about to head over to Big Mike's to claim my sandwich, and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen today. So I'm going to get my sandwich, I'm going to come back home, I'm going to review the meal for you. That way if you're ever in the Louisiana area, and Houma or in Thibodeau, then you can go and check out Big Mike's on my recommendation. There's no promo code involved, I'm sorry. But I'm going to review the food. I'm going to do a little Q&A session. I'll probably just wrap up today's vlog, honestly. So let's check it out. Let's go get that food, and I'll see you guys shortly, all right? All right, cool. Boom, pound it. Booyah. So pretty excited to be here with this amazing sandwich. This only cost me $2.20 because there's a special coupon for $1.99 like I told you before. Comes with the original Big Mike's barbecue sauce. It's good stuff. So a bunch of people's names on it. So I'm about to enjoy this, and we'll talk more about it whenever I get back to the car. So now that I've digested that meal and got to enjoy it and get it all in my mouth, this isn't my first time having the pulled pork at Big Mike's. It's always really good, but this is the first time I got this meal for $2.20. It's such a blessing. So for the price that I paid, obviously it was a good deal, but it was a half-pound pulled pork sandwich, and the quality of the pulled pork was pretty good. It was a little bit much fat, but other than that, I mean, it was pretty marvelous. The amount that you get for that sandwich is incredible. Like, I picked up that bread and literally like half the sandwich fell out, and there was still like a good bit in the bread to actually munch on. So, excuse me. After I ate the sandwich, I went with a fork and ate the droppings, and then I flipped the tray over and squirted some barbecue sauce and ate the fries. Fries are really good. Fries are super fresh, and I got a refill for the road. So overall, meal was very good. I give it what will I rate it? It's simple. It's very simple. Just like this pack of tissue says, seize the moment. I will seize this moment, and I will tell you that the score on this pulled pork is so high, it makes me want to cry. All seriousness, I would score this pulled pork a 7. Yeah, that's right, a 7 out of 10. I'd scored a 7. I thought it was marvelous. I thought it was really good. So definitely go check it out if you're ever in the Houma area. This is located on Barrow Street. And so now I'm about to head on home and gonna answer some of your Q&A. Back to the crib, guys. I'm gonna answer a Q&A session for you now. Now on Instagram, I did reach out and ask for some questions, and I didn't get that many, so I'm gonna actually save those and use those for tomorrow's vlog. So right here, I'm gonna answer a few questions on this tag called questions that YouTubers aren't normally answered or asked. And so the first one says, what's your favorite candle scent? Now, I actually don't use candles, but I do use like the melting pot, like that you put the wax cubes in. My favorite fragrance for that is vanilla passion fruit. I love that fragrance. It smells really good. In fact, a bittersweet moment, I used the last wax cube of that the other day, so now I've been using something else that I can't think of at this moment exactly. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? Well, I actually was not the age that you would think whenever you supposed to learn how to ride a bike. I was like 10 years old, 11 years old when I learned how to ride a bike, and I didn't have any training wheels. I got a bike from school because I had perfect attendance or I had really good grades, and so actually 2 years in a row I got a bike. And this bike didn't have training wheels, so I actually would just go outside and play around on this bike, and I would push myself around the yard on my feet, and then eventually I got brave enough to, once I'd get a moving start, push myself on my feet, then I would hurry up and put my feet on the pedals, and I'd pedal around, and it was really fun, and I enjoyed it. This next one says, what was your favorite TV show when you were a child? Man, now there's so many great TV shows, and I really don't know if this question is referring to cartoons or actual TV shows. So I'll give you guys one of each. I'll give you my favorite cartoon and my favorite TV show growing up as a kid. So if we're talking about small child or just in general, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to go ahead and say that as a child, I really enjoyed the TV show Drake and Josh. I thought Drake and Josh was really good as a child. It was very funny, very entertaining, and mainly I stuck to the Nickelodeon TV station. I watched a little bit of Cartoon Network, a little bit of Disney Channel, but Nickelodeon was my favorite of the three. My favorite cartoon as a kid is a toss-up between Rugrats and Rocket Power. They're both really good series, but one of those is my favorite. Probably leaning more towards Rugrats because I really did like Tommy Pickles. I thought Tommy was great. So this is a really good one. What would you name your daughter if you had one, and what would you name your son if you had one? So if I ever had a daughter, I would like to name my daughter Ruth. Now, I'm not too big in like middle names, so that'd be something me and my wife would have to discover. But I think Ruth would be an incredible name for a daughter. Now, I do want my first child to be a boy, so it could be a son. And I want to name my firstborn either Obadiah and shorten it for Obi. Like Star Wars, Obi-Wan, because he's the firstborn. He's the first child, so he's number one. So Obi-Wan, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool, right? And either that, or I want to name my son Noel, so I could call him the first Noel. Yeah, because he's firstborn. So, what was the worst grade you ever got on a test? What's the worst grade you can possibly get on a test? F. I had plenty of Fs. Not too proud of that. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Well, I don't know. You tell me. I'll do a combination of the two. I do a combination of Australian, which is British accent, and Australian accent, mainly because I cannot discipline myself to have enough of one without the other. So I like to do the British accent. I like doing it places where people actually don't know me. Like if I'm going somewhere in public, I like talking like this because people really don't know if I'm foreign or not unless it's somebody that knows me on a personal base. So I find this accent to be a lot more fun to use than my normal accent. So I'm only going to do maybe like 2-3 more. Where do you buy your jeans? Now, I buy my jeans, I'm going to give you a little quick backstory. So I used to buy my jeans at PacSun, but they're so stupid expensive. Like, it's like almost 80 bucks for a pair of jeans. Now, when you become a man, it really sucks to buy pants because pants are so expensive. But I currently buy my pants at Rue 21. Especially love those sales when they got buy one, get one half off. It's great. They cost $24.99, $25 for one pair of jeans. You can walk out with 4 pairs for 100 bucks, and it's worth it. The pants last a really good time. They have really cool colors. I really do want to get a pair of blue jeans from there. That'd be awesome. What was the last compliment you got? Man, that's hard. I'm a man of affirmation. Like I love I love being told I did a good job. I like being told that I look cute today, you know, whatever. I like that. I like affirmation. I think it's great. I think the last compliment I ever got was, "You're a sweetheart." I think that was what it was. Somebody said, "Oh man, you're such a sweetheart." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." How many pairs of shoes do you own? I own right now 3 pairs. I only wear Vans now. I'm a Vans man. I have a pair of palm tree Vans, and I like to call them my Palm Sundays because I bought them around Easter time. I have a pair of burgundy ones that I wore when I went to Peru, which you gotta check out those Peruvian videos called Peruvian Purpose on this channel in a playlist by itself. And I also have a pair of blue jean denim ones that I don't wear that often because I don't want to get them messed up if the weather's not too great outside. And last but most certainly not least, would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? I'm more of a city kind of guy. I'm not really an outdoorsy kind of guy. I like being inside. I like playing video games, watching TV, you know, all that fun stuff. I like shooting videos. I'm not really an outdoorsy type of guy. So I'd be miserable in a rural area, you know, especially surrounded by country and everything. Now, don't get me wrong, every now and then, I like it. Like every now and then, I like to go outside every now and then. I mean, I went to a camp one time with outdoors, and it was out of my circle, it was out of my comfort zone. But I loved it because it just helped me to be at peace, and it was great. So I think that's enough Q&A for now. You know, I guess I could give you guys one more. This is such a long list. I'm so sorry. Do you spell the color gray as G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? Now, this one always confused me because I really don't know like what the right spelling is, because they're both like right in a sense, because like my eyes are blue-gray, and I spell that with the G-R-A-Y whenever I tell people like my eyes are gray. But like sometimes you take the Crayola colors out of the box and it says G-R-E-Y, and Crayola, why did I say Crayola? Crayola has really never steered me wrong before in my life, so like why wouldn't I believe them? I think the right way to spell it is G-R-E-Y, but I mean, go ahead and use both, you know, be different. So that's all the questions I have for you today. If you've enjoyed this vlog, make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, this is the Muffin Man saying, keep it fresh, have a good day, and God bless. Yeah. Brief commercial. Stay tuned tomorrow for another Rejuvenate vlog series.